Tales from the Crypts episode. CRYPT Course is a compelling journey into human psychology and the macabre, demonstrating how horror can be both entertaining and profoundly insightful. The episode begins innocuously with a scene at a local driving school, its mundane setting deliberately chosen to contrast with the sinister events that follow, reinforcing the idea that horror can exist within ordinary environments. The driving instructor, at first charming and seemingly professional, is gradually revealed to be obsessed with dominance and control, turning what should be a safe educational environment into a stage for manipulation and terror. The students, carefully characterized, each exhibit traits such as arrogance, naivety, and overconfidence, which the instructor exploits to devastating effect. One of the most memorable scenes occurs during a simulated emergency test, where the tension is amplified by a combination of tight camera angles, low-key lighting, and the characters' increasingly frantic dialogue, creating a palpable sense of claustrophobia and dread. The episode excels in pacing, allowing suspense to build naturally as viewers gradually understand the depths of the instructor's psychopathy. Sound is employed masterfully, with subtle auditory cues like the faint squeal of brakes, the echo of footsteps, and the ambient hum of night traffic heightening the audience's sense of unease. Dark humor is woven throughout, a hallmark of the series, which serves to underscore the absurdity and unpredictability of human behavior while making the horrific elements more jarring. The climax is executed with remarkable precision, combining visual tension, rapid editing, and an unexpected twist that reveals the consequences of the instructor's obsession in a way that is both shocking and intellectually satisfying. Beyond its immediate narrative, CRYPT Course examines themes such as the corrupting influence of power, the perils of obsession, and the fragility of human morality when confronted with fear and manipulation. The episode stands out in the series for its emphasis on psychological horror rather than supernatural or overtly grotesque imagery, demonstrating that the most effective terror often arises from human flaws and interactions. Personally, watching this episode reminded me of experiences in which authority figures imposed strict rules and instilled fear, reflecting the episode's commentary on the psychological impact of domination and manipulation. The use of ordinary spaces, like classrooms and vehicles, transformed into sites of suspense, illustrates the director's skill in turning familiar environments into unsettling landscapes, making the horror more immediate and relatable. Comparing this episode to other entries in the series, CRYPT Course shines in its subtlety and sophistication, proving that horror can be as much about character psychology and moral dilemmas as it is about gore and shock value. Through meticulous storytelling, nuanced performances, and careful attention to atmosphere, the episode immerses the viewer in a world that is terrifyingly plausible and emotionally resonant, leaving a lasting impression that lingers well beyond the end of the episode. In essence, CRYPT Course exemplifies what makes Tales from the Crypt a classic, blending suspense, dark comedy, and a profound exploration of human nature to create an unforgettable horror experience that resonates on both intellectual and emotional levels.